Hello, I'm Dr. Douglas Kasper. I'm the section head of infectious disease at the University of Illinois College of Medicine at Peoria. I'd like to talk to you today about COVID-19 vaccination. We've all been through many different things with COVID-19 pandemic over the last year, but one of the bright spots has been the development and approval of two mRNA vaccines by the FDA that are currently being administered not only in our area, but throughout the world. Development of vaccines is typically a process that takes a lot of time and effort from all portions of science, industry, and academia to bring to fruition. And the fact that two different vaccines obtained approval within a 1-year time period is quite an amazing feat. The key with both of these vaccines is that they encode for a portion of the virus that binds to our cells and therefore helps prevent or encourage an immune response to mitigate any effects from infection should the person be exposed at some point in the future. Both vaccines, which were developed by two separate companies, Moderna and Pfizer, have both been tested in a wide range of studies, including upwards of 70,000 people cumulative, and have shown to be highly effective, greater than 90% within people receiving the two-shot vaccine series of preventing the severe effects of COVID-19 infection. It's important to note that neither vaccine was tested on their ability to prevent infection or to prevent spread of infection. And while those are 2 points that we certainly hope will show out in further studies, for the time being, the current strategy with the vaccine is to be administered to at-risk population, eventually funneling down to all people over the age of 12 years old, to prevent the severe effects of infection with SARS-CoV-2. As you probably have heard throughout multiple media outlets, including local media, vaccines are starting to be distributed within central Illinois. The administration process comes from the Illinois Department of Public Health allocating vaccines to local hospital authorities and to other public health entities. Vaccine administration has been started within the hospital system and for other frontline medical workers, but has been seen now within the community in nursing facilities and in those greater than 65 years old. It is imminent that the vaccine will become available for all people who are interested within the coming months. When we talk about receiving a vaccine, especially one that includes a new technology, there can be hesitancy from the public about the science that supports the vaccine. Please note that the science that supports both the Moderna and Pfizer vaccines were vetted at the highest level of scientific peer review, which include publications in major medical journals, review by expert panel, and then further discussion with medical professionals within your area. While the vaccines are both highly effective, they are also very safe. Side effect rates of the vaccine common side effects of the vaccine include typical findings with other vaccines, including injection site pain, fever, and muscle aches. Most of these are very short-lived and can be monitored and treated with over-the-counter medication. For people that have a history of severe allergic response classified as anaphylaxis, additional discussion with your medical provider will help determine if the vaccine is appropriate for you. One of the keys with the COVID-19 pandemic has been lessening the risk to our vulnerable population to avoid the severe manifestations of infection. Both of these vaccines qualify and were shown to be successful in this process. And so as the vaccine continues to roll out through major hospital providers and within public health within the area, I strongly encourage those to consider receiving the vaccine when it's available from their medical community or medical provider.